Welcome to Fun and Games Side Quests. Every episode is a different host sharing a video game they love and why they love it.
Hi, my name is Adam Evalt. Welcome to Side Quests. A little bit about me. I actually am a co-host in the Life is Strange podcast called Strangecast with my host, Adnan Riaz. We go over Life is Strange news. We bring on certain guests from the Life is Strange universe, if you will, different voice actors and, hopefully maybe some producers from it. We'll see about that. But if you like Life is Strange, go ahead, search for Strangecast. But for me, myself, I am actually doing some music. I actually put out an EP called The Essence of Life. It's over on Spotify and Apple Music. It's a cinematic EP, 6 tracks, where it goes over a man who ventures into space but faces anxiety because he's away from his wife for too long. It's voice acted by my college roommate, Marcus, as well as the very talented Kylie Brown, who voice acted Rachel Amber from Life is Strange Before the Storm. So if you're interested in that, The Essence of Life over on Spotify, Apple Music. I'm also a little bit congested, so bear with me here. But I want to talk to you today about a slept-on game through 2022. My personal game of the year, OlliOlli World. Now, I am kind of a little upset that a lot of people have slept on this game. So first and foremost, I want to ask you, what platform are you listening to this on? Well, who's hosting this little side quest dealio? A podcast called Fun and Games. If you listen to these shows, you're into 2 things, video games and fun. And that's what OlliOlli World offers, is fun in a video game. Modern video games, especially in 2022, they can be very cinematic. They can be huge, open world, RPG, But let's take it back a notch and just go back to having fun with video games. And that's what OlliOlli World offers you. It offers you a side-scrolling, fast-paced, skateboarding platformer. Platformer is the word. Goodness. But it just offers you that little bit of fun. It doesn't take itself seriously. It's got an amazing soundtrack to it. And it's worth a few, if you will. It's worth a view, is what I'm trying to say, or worth a play. Goodness, Adam. But let's talk about the gameplay mechanics here. OlliOlli World, as I said before, is a skateboarding platformer. And it takes to the likes of, I had a game in mind, but I can't think of it right now. But it's very fast-paced, so it actually says on the open screen, like, make sure your TV is set to game mode, because it is very much the most you want to get from your frames, let's say that. But in each different level, you're asked to do different things. You're asked to do this different grind, and it's a split-second moment. They have to jump from a grind, do a flip trick, manual, keep the combo going, go into the rail. But here's the greatest part about each level. You can go for the high score. You can go for a challenge. But what's so accessible about OlliOlli World, let's say that, I'm not that fast-paced of a player. What do? The only thing this game asks you to do to progress through the game is to complete the level. That's it. There's no high score involved. There's no separate challenges. For you to move onto the next level of the game, it just says complete the level. And I find that to be so accessible, where you're not just facing the different challenges and how skilled of a gamer you are. It's nothing like that. You're just asked to complete the level. That's it. So in each different level, there are 5 different worlds within the world map. And you kind of progress in the same way as a Super Mario, where you go to world 1.1 or world 1-2, or you know what I'm saying. There's world 1, where it's more of a beachy area. And then world 2, you get to more of a forest area. And then world 3 is, more of a desert dune area. What I'm trying to say is that each different level is a different biome. It's a different environment. So you're not getting the same map every single time. So as you're progressing through the game, you get to see all these different worlds around and different challenges, where World 2 will teach you wall rides, and World 3 will teach you, I believe, grab tricks going through different diamonds, right? So you're getting different legs of the world, right? Now, let's say you are into high scores. Let's say you are into challenges. The game offers that too. So as you start the level, like I said, the way to complete the game is just complete the level. That's it. On your own time, on your own trick set, that's fine. But with each challenges, right? There will be 3 challenges. They'll be like saying like boop, like different flies. Like there's actually one that says, find the frog flying on a fly and try to catch the frog and boop the frog. Like it's something ridiculous like that. It's so crazy cool. But if you want to complete these challenges or complete the high scores that are in the game, right? That are set by the characters in the game, you're rewarded with cosmetics. That's it. You're not really rewarded with power-ups or anything. You're rewarded with cosmetics. And boy, let me tell you something. The customization in this game is so peak. It's so wonderful because you could have like regular clothes if you want, or you can have the most ridiculous outfit you can probably put on your character. And I want to say too that this game is very progressive. It's very forward thinking, because it doesn't really block you if you're a male character but you want to be in a dress. That's great. If you want different skin tones, that's great. If you want different, like, it doesn't lock you away from what you want to put onto your character. However you want to identify as a character in this game, it's accessible in that way. And I love it for that. So, like I said, if you want to go through the different worlds, that's great. You just complete the level. But you want different challenges? That's great. And you're rewarded with those challenges with a ridiculous pant leg, I don't know, or like really cool skateboards or really cool wheels that to put on your skateboard. So you can even customize your skateboard, the trucks that go on it, the wheels. You can customize the hats that go on to it. There's different outfits. Oh, it's so crazy cool. And the objective for each world, by the end of it, right, you want to get to the final skate god. And you go through it and you're like, oh, you're about to meet the skate god of this world. You're about to meet this skate god. And then you're trying to prove yourself as a skate warrior to these skate gods that you are one of them. And you have to impress all of them to finally get to Narvana. So GNA, so like Nar, dude. But like Narvana. And then in that Narvana, you can like do different worlds at the same time. There's so many different things that exit out of the game. And I hope this is all making sense because, wow, OlliOlli World is such a crazy, cool, unique experience. And it just has fun with it. Like I said, it's not serious. Like all the skate gods are like your first world is like a starfish with a bucket on its head. It doesn't take itself seriously. It's so cool. I mean, the final god is like this dude, like this triangle headed dude in a crew neck. It's so funny sometimes. It's so unique. But then, like I said, there's different challenges. Like if you want to go back into the world, right? Then you can complete the challenges, get different outfits. But even after that, even after you complete the game, oh, is the game over? No. It is not over. Because then once you complete the game, Radius, the final skate god, he'll go back into the world like, hey, you completed the game. You've proven yourself to me. I'm going to give you new challenges. And boom, there's a new challenge on every single level of the map. So like I said before, each different map, you're having a different challenge. You're having a different environment, and you progress through the game. And once you progress through the game, there's even more challenge to go through. And that's totally up to you. If you're a person that loves to have challenges in games, it offers that to you. If you're a person that just wants to have fun and skate around, that's also for you. If you're a person that just wants to customize your skater and make it look super, super cool, it's also for you. This game is more accessible than I think people put it out to be. And while it is challenging, it does offer you a good challenge. if you don't want to do those challenges, it doesn't force you to do those. You're just rewarded with different cosmetics. And as I'm ending this certain episode about side quests, I want to sell you, I guess you want to say, on the Ultimate Edition of this game. I believe the Rad Edition is $40, I want to say. You can look it up, but it's $40, I believe, and you get both DLCs. I've played both DLCs. The first one is so cool, dude. It's so rad, I will say. The first one is called Void Riders, and it opens up to this new world where UFOs come down into the world map, and you get to play brand new levels, but they have like a sort of spacey kind of vibe, and there's new challenges. So like I said, there's a wall ride, there's grinds, but then in this world, you have these tractor beams from spaceships, and to like levitate up, you have to hold down a grab trick to get to a certain point in the level, and that's a banger. And each one of these levels is so uniquely made out. And then the second DLC is called Finding the Flow Zone. And in the flow zone, you're actually taken up into the sky and you're remapped to different areas of the map, but you're up in the clouds version of this. So it's the same map, like the beachy area and the foresty area and the desert area, but you're up in the clouds at this point. And this one, the wind is guiding you. So there's certain levels where, like I said, it's a fast-paced game, but then the wind pushes you forward and even more fast-paced. And I love this DLC because it expects you that you have the experience of the game, and it's a final goodbye. It's the last DLC, and it's the final hurrah to say, hey, you made it. You really enjoyed this game. We're rewarding you with one of the most unique DLCs we can give you. And at the end of that, you're finding this lost realm. So you're finding different map pieces around the world. I didn't even get to that. You can find different routes. There's an exploration part of this game. So there's a regular, and then you can find a different path. So if you find like a different rail that goes off to a different path, that's called the gnarly path. And then there's the gnarly path, and then the burly path that's in the sky. So it's also exploration into this game. I can go on, but I'm almost out of time here, so I'm just going to wrap it up here. Both DLCs are fantastic. They challenge you, they reward you, and they say thank you for playing our game. The regular part of this game is, hey, you want to have fun, you want to have a fast-paced game, you want to have a silly dialogue with some really cool characters and a really good banger soundtrack. Go on Spotify right now and look for OlliOlli World soundtrack. Oh, just listen to that and just vibe with it, dude. Oh, it's so good. It's not like a Tony Hawk soundtrack. It's a unique soundtrack. If I can recommend one song, Fruit Salad by Jim Alexander. Go and listen to that. Oh, banger, dude. So, okay, I'm almost out of time here, so I'm just going to wrap it up here. I promise you. But I don't think you should sleep on OlliOlli World. I think it's a fun, unique experience that's available on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, Nintendo Switch. It's available to you. If you like just having a silly time, a fun time, you don't like how games are taken too seriously, don't sleep on this game. It's my personal game of the year. Do you know me too well? Probably not, but here we are. But it's my personal game of the year. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm still having fun with it because there's online play where I can play with other people around the map. I love that part of it. Man, I could go on and on and on about this, but I hope I convinced you. I hope I made sense in this all, but I'm very excited about this game. I'm very excited that the developers love this game so much and continue to support it. So if I tag the developers and you're all listening to this, hey, thank you for making this game. I very much cherish this game. I will cherish it for the next few years. It's exactly what I'm looking for in a video game. It was my perfect video game, and I'll just end it with that. So again, go ahead, go find OlliOlli World. It's on sale a lot, so if you want to wait for a sale, go for it. But I recommend the Rad Edition to get the DLCs. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have fun, and until the next episode, happy gaming.
Are you tired of watching your beloved characters being tortured by careless authors?
Are you sick of feeling like they could have swapped out all of the painful action and the plot would remain untouched? Subscribe to Books That Burn, the fortnightly book review podcast focusing on fictional depictions of trauma.
We assume that the characters' reactions are reasonable and focus on how badly or well they were served by their authors.
Join us for our minor character spotlights, main character discussions, and favorite non-traumatic things in the dark books we love.
Find us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts.
CPOV. CertainPOV.com.